Most bankers aren't ready to help you until after their third cup of coffee. But with Central National Bank's after-hours service, you don't have to wait for the bank lobby to open to get help. You can contact us from 6 to 8:30 in the morning or from 5 to 10 in the evening, and we'll connect you to a real, live, local person who can answer questions and fix problems 7 days a week. Bank different. Bank Central. Central National Bank. Member FDIC.
This is a Rogue Media Network podcast.
Chapter 1. A New Beginning. Jennifer Love Hewitt sat alone in her cozy Los Angeles apartment, the soft glow of the television casting flickering shadows across the room. It had been weeks since she had left S.P.E.C.T.R.A.L, and though she had hoped for a sense of relief and freedom, all she felt was an overwhelming emptiness. She had dedicated so much of her life to fighting the supernatural, to protecting the world from the forces of darkness and despair. But now, with her health in question and her powers waning, she had been forced to step away from the life she had known. With a heavy heart, Jennifer reached for her laptop and began to browse through YouTube, hoping to distract herself from the gnawing sense of restlessness that plagued her mind. But as she scrolled through the endless stream of videos, she stumbled upon something unexpected: clips of herself, taken from her days as a ghost hunter. At first, Jennifer felt a flicker of excitement. Here was a chance to relive the adventures she had once cherished, to bask in the glory of her past triumphs. But as she clicked on one of the videos and read the comments below, her excitement turned to anger and frustration. The comments were cruel and relentless, filled with insults and accusations that cut straight to the core of Jennifer's being. They mocked her appearance, her acting ability, her very existence, and with each new comment, the weight of their words grew heavier and heavier. Tears welled in Jennifer's eyes as she read comment after comment, the pain of their words like a knife twisting in her chest. But amidst the hurt and the anger, a fire began to burn within her, a fierce determination to prove them wrong, to show the world that she was so much more than they could ever imagine. With a steely resolve, Jennifer wiped away her tears and rose to her feet. "I'll show them," she muttered to herself, her voice filled with determination. "I'll show them all." Chapter 2. A Call from the Past. Just as Jennifer was steeling herself for the challenges that lay ahead, her phone rang, cutting through the silence of the apartment like a beacon of hope. With a sense of trepidation, she answered the call, her heart racing with anticipation. "Jennifer, it's Jerry," came the familiar voice on the other end of the line. Jerry O'Connell, her dear friend and former co-star from their days filming Pups Alone, had always been a source of comfort and support for Jennifer, and she was grateful for his unexpected call. "Jerry, it's so good to hear from you," Jennifer exclaimed, her voice tinged with relief. "How have you been?" "I've been good, thanks," Jerry replied, his voice warm and familiar. "But enough about me. How are you holding up? I heard about your health issues, and I just wanted to check in and make sure you're okay." Jennifer's heart swelled with gratitude at Jerry's concern. Despite the distance and the passage of time, he had always been there for her when she needed him most, and she couldn't help but feel a sense of comfort in his presence. "I'm hanging in there," Jennifer replied, her voice soft. "It's been a tough transition, leaving S.P.E.C.T.R.A.L and all, but I'm trying to take things one day at a time." "I understand," Jerry said, his tone sympathetic. "But listen, I have some exciting news. I've been working on a new project, and I think you'd be perfect for it." Jennifer's interest was piqued. "Really? What kind of project?" "It's a sequel to Pups Alone," Jerry explained, excitement bubbling in his voice. "We're fast-tracking production on Pups Alone 2. This time it's Fur-Sonal, and we'd love for you to be a part of it." Jennifer's heart skipped a beat at the news. "That sounds amazing," she exclaimed, her voice filled with enthusiasm. "I'd love to be involved. When do we start filming?" "We're still finalizing the details, but I'll have my people reach out to your people to discuss the specifics," Jerry replied. "In the meantime, Take care of yourself, okay? We need you healthy and happy for the film." With a renewed sense of purpose, Jennifer thanked Jerry for the opportunity and hung up the phone. Though she knew that her journey was far from over, she couldn't help but feel a glimmer of hope for the future, a chance to reclaim her place in the spotlight and prove to the world that she was still a force to be reckoned with. Chapter 3. Acts of Kindness. In the days that followed, Jennifer threw herself into her newfound mission with unwavering determination. Armed with a newfound sense of purpose and fueled by the memory of the hurtful comments she had read online, she set out to make a difference in the world, one act of kindness at a time. She volunteered at local soup kitchens, serving hot meals to those in need. She visited children's hospitals, bringing smiles to the faces of sick and injured children with her infectious laughter and boundless energy. And she donated her time and resources to various charitable organizations, helping to raise awareness and support for causes close to her heart. With each act of kindness, Jennifer felt a sense of fulfillment and satisfaction wash over her, a reminder that she was making a difference in the world, no matter how small. And though the road ahead was uncertain, she knew that she was on the right path. Chapter 4. A Return to the Spotlight. As the days turned into weeks, Jennifer's efforts did not go unnoticed. News of her charitable work spread like wildfire, capturing the hearts and imaginations of people around the world. And when the time came for filming to begin on Pups Alone 2, this time it's Fur-Sonal, Jennifer found herself thrust back into the spotlight once again. On the set of the film, Jennifer reunited with old friends and familiar faces, her heart filled with joy at the chance to revisit the beloved characters and stories that had captivated audiences for years. And though her role in the film was small, she threw herself into the work with gusto, pouring her heart and soul into every scene. As the cameras rolled and the lights blazed, Jennifer felt a sense of purpose and fulfillment, unlike anything she had experienced in years. She was home, surrounded by people who loved and respected her, and she knew that she was exactly where she was meant to be. And as the credits rolled on, Pups Alone 2, this time it's Fur-Sonal, Jennifer stood tall and proud, her heart brimming with gratitude for the journey that had brought her to this moment. Though the road ahead was uncertain, she knew that she was ready to face whatever challenges lay ahead, armed with a renewed sense of purpose and a fierce determination to make the world a better place, one act of kindness at a time.
This has been a Rogue Media Network production.